Hello, I am so glad that you found my series, Work Gigs for a Fractured Economy, a compiled digital series for working class communities by me, Dr. Tiffany A. Flowers. So I started this series so that I could make sure that I found work gigs for people who are right now chronically unemployed because of the mass layoffs around the country. And I'm hoping that this series will help people understand kind of the culture within the United States. I grew up in a working class family. In order to make it through college, I would sometimes carry 3 to 4 gigs, and I would work them simultaneously, change my hours from week to week depending on what my schedule was. It allowed me to be flexible. It also allowed me to schedule important things around going to school. So if I were a parent, it would have allowed me to schedule around my children's activities as well as things that were going on with my family. But you need to understand gig culture within the United States and how it's critical to ensuring that you have multiple paychecks, because a steady paycheck goes a long way. So if you're currently in the United States, you know that the current job market realities are pretty dim right now. This is actually from Newsweek, October 29, 2025. I'm including different articles within each video that I do because I want to raise the media literacy within communities across the United States and get you all to read more reputable publications as well as looking at different news sources. So Newsweek published an article, Mass Layoffs, Full List of Companies Cutting Thousands of Jobs. So when you get a chance, go back and find this article. A lot of times what you'll find right in the bottom or the top of these articles that are being published on the websites are links to reputable gigs where people have advertised jobs that tell the article that's talking about laying off. There's usually a number of gigs that are down there. So go back there, read the article, click on the gigs. You'll find all different types. And I'll continue to publish more gigs. So if you've been following this series, you know I have gigs 1 through 8, and I recommend you go back and take a look at those gigs. But this is gig 9. It's a data entry clerk. So just to be clear, you do not need a certification for most data entry clerk positions. The rate of pay is $13 to $32 per hour. You can work for a business online or in person. Now, I do recommend that you look in a variety of places for data entry clerks. They often need them in courthouses, they often need them at school boards, they often need them at corporations, they often need them at state government positions and local government positions. And a lot of companies are hiring part-time data entry clerks around the country, and typically they need them if they're doing layoffs of upper level management. They might just need people to enter data into different documents or programs, and so they'll pay you if you're able to type and organize. Qualifications. You do not need a degree to be a data entry clerk. Now, there are some positions where they might say if you're working as a data entry clerk in the sciences or something, they may say they want you to have an associate's or a bachelor's degree, and typically those are on the higher end. What you need is a diploma, as in a high school diploma, and you need to know how to type at least 35 to 45 words per minute. Some may require 60 words per minute. You need to be able to follow directions and have strong organizational skills. Where to find data entry gigs? You can find them on Indeed, LinkedIn, ZipRecruiter, Monster Jobs, and you can even find them on Upwork. A lot of times people are looking for freelance data entry clerks, And these are typically the jobs that you'll find online. It'll help you build your resume if you just want to do just data entry just to bring some extra money in. And just keep in mind that whenever I post these are the jobs where I've found thousands of these jobs online. People don't want them because they feel like it doesn't really pay a lot. But again, if you're somebody that's in between jobs, or you're looking for ways to gig where you can do some data entry on the weekend and get a flat rate for it, this is a great gig to pick up. It's easy to do. It doesn't require a lot of effort. And once you get really good at doing this, you'll gain a reputation. People will review your work. You'll be able to put your work on places like Upwork, and people will come find you, essentially. And so this is a good way to kind of retool your skills in this new 21st century fractured economy. If you're looking for more information, please check out the links in the description section for job opportunities. You will find online forums, websites, and agencies which offer opportunities. But I also want to encourage you all to consider setting up profiles as a freelancer, and I'll make sure that I post those sites where people have been using freelance websites for many years, which is very similar to a staffing agency, but essentially it's just a staffing agency that's online, and you're kind of an independent contractor, so you can 1099 people. So I will make sure that I post that information for you. Good luck to you all in your job searches, and I hope this information is helping. So please subscribe to my channel for more content at Tiffany A. Flowers on YouTube. I have other series coming up soon that I've been researching. It's just I have a job myself, and so it takes me a little while to produce my public scholarship because it's not a situation where I have other people working on my public scholarship. So you all will be able to hear more about the opportunities, the retraining, the retooling, gigs, as well as entrepreneurial opportunities that I've been researching for quite some time, working with a lot of pre-service teachers who tend to gig to make it through school and gig their first 5 to 10 years in the field until they can make a higher salary. All right, everyone, have a great week. Take care.